Okay. Slope-intercept form is the form of an equation of a line, a straight linear line. All right? And that form is very important to us in 8th grade because that's basically the form most of our equations will be in. And what this says is the y equals mx plus b. Does anybody remember what I said m represents? I don't know if I did it with you because that's one bad thing I might have not. No. Okay. And I redid my video. I'm not sure. Okay. All right. Look on your notes right here. Yesterday I had you write y equals mx plus b. All right. When I had you write that, what did I say the m represented? Slope. And it's always right next to your variable. So that represents your rate of change. Okay? And then this is your variable. And then this I said could be a plus b or a minus b, but they always list it as plus b. And the b part is your y-intercept. Okay? So what we're going to have to do today is identify in an equation form what is our slope m and what is our y-intercept b. And so this should be the easiest part of this whole thing. So when I show this, I've got y equals mx plus b. What's my slope? Well, what is in my m spot? So 4/3 is my slope. It's that easy. What's my b?
Well,
negative. You always take the sign that's in front of it. So negative 12 is where your y-intercept is. Okay? Pretty simple. Okay? It should be. And if you get stuck, then what you can do is always write that equation underneath it and say, okay, what's next to the x? The coefficient of the x is 4/3. What's on this part? And then you'll know. So what do we got here? What's next to x? -3. You always take the sign that's in front of it. And what's after? What kind of 2? -2. Okay, you always take that sign that's after it. -2 is your y-intercept. All right. Let's look at C. Okay. What's the slope? 15. And what's the y-intercept? 7. And since it's positive and I'm lazy, do I have to write plus? No, because if I don't write a negative, it's just known that it's plus, okay? So 7. What about this one? This is kind of tricky. Y equals mx plus b. Now, what's my m? You don't give anybody a chance to think, okay? You've got to stop shouting it out, Colin, all right? Some people need to look at it and think for a second, all right? So, -0.1. What happened to my b? It does have one, but we don't write it because we're lazy. Because guess what it is? It's 0. Okay? And we don't ever write an equation with a plus 0. We just leave it off. I keep telling you we're lazy mathematicians, don't I? Okay? So, if there is no b there, it means you're going through the origin, which is right here where they cross, okay? All right. Uh-oh. I don't have a number. Somebody else. What's there? It's called invisible what? How many X's do you see? The invisible one. Okay? So if there's not a number in front of your variable, it is a 1. Alright? And so our slope is 1. It's called the invisible one. Alright? And so what is my y-intercept? 5. There you go. What if I was to write one like that? What? He's wrong anyway, so don't listen to him. Okay? What is my slope? Is -1. Very good, because there's nothing there and we only see 1x. So that means it's an invisible -1. What's my y-intercept? 0. Very good. Okay? All right? So that's it. That is it. This is